Hey, what's up everyone? Eric here with Proactive Intuition. In this video, I'm be covering the top 5 things every single reseller should do. Alright guys, so if you're someone like me, you understand that reselling is an amazing opportunity to create some extra income or even make a full-time income if it's done right. So these are the top 5 things I recommend to every serious reseller if you want to get ahead in the business and manage to scale your business. Alright guys, so let's jump right into it. Number 1 thing you should do in your business is set up an S Corp or LLC. S Corp is a small corporation, LLC is limited liability company. All this means is that you're making your business legit. You're making it so the state sees your business as a legit business. If you're someone that's not doing very much in sales, don't worry about it. But if you're someone that's actually doing decent volume in sales, like even if you're only doing a couple thousand a month, you definitely need to do this because the tax advantages alone when it comes to an S Corp or LLC is going to blow your mind on how much money you can save in taxes just by doing this. This goes into the number 2 thing is get a CPA. A CPA is just someone that does your taxes, and don't get a regular CPA, get a business CPA, someone that understands the tax code, someone that can kind of guide you through the process and tell you all the different advantages. Now, I'm not a CPA, I can't give you legal advice, but this is worth looking into, and it saves me a ton of money in taxes, and I'm able to leverage that tax code to make the most money that I can. If you're like me, you want to keep as much money in your pocket as you can. You don't want to give it away. So it's very important to get a business CPA that can help you with that tax code, because believe me, there's all sorts of amazing write-offs that you can do. You can write off your phone bill. You can write off office space at your house because you now have a legitimate business that you can operate out of. If you have a section in your house that you can operate out of, you can write off the mileage for when you go source inventory or when you go to the bank or you go to the post office. There's so many different tax advantages. Make sure you get a CPA. If you hire anyone in your business, your first person you hire should be a CPA. All right, number 3 is going to be pay your fees with a credit card. And if you guys don't like credit cards, then that's fine. You don't have to do this. But guys, I get thousands of dollars cash back because I pay my eBay fees with my credit card, and I buy a lot of inventory with my credit card. Now, you do have to be responsible if you do this. I'm not a fan of credit cards if you're not paying them off in full every month. But if you want to make a couple $1,000s or even several $100s every single year, you can do that by just leveraging cash back reward credit cards. And you don't spend any more on it than you normally do. You don't go out and go crazy and buy more inventory than you normally do. You only buy what you know that you can afford to pay back because you know the inventory that you're buying is going to sell. You know that those eBay fees, you're going to have to pay them anyway, so you might as well get free money by using credit cards to get cash back. All right, number 4 is have a system and know your niche. So what do I mean by this? A system is you need to have systems in place. You need to have a shipping process. You need to have a sourcing process. You need to have all the processes in your business figured out so you can maximize your time. I list items every Sunday. I'm not listing items every day. Every Sunday, I'm listing items. Monday morning, I have a bunch of sales going out the door, right? So I have a system in place. I know how to do my shipping. I know how to do my listing. I know how to package my items. I pre-package everything. So I have a system in place on how I go about doing my business. The next thing that's combined with this is have a niche. I used to buy anything and everything I could and resell all different types of inventory, meaning that I would have inventory that was stored over here and I have inventory that was stored over there, and I was just flipping anything and everything I could. Once I really dialed down, I said, okay, what types of primary items am I going to be flipping? That's when my business went way up because I could narrow my focus into that one area. Now, I don't just sell one item, right? Like I sell types of items. I sell high-end phones and electronics. It's very specific. I used to sell clothing. I would sell clothing, high-end clothing, and shoes. And you have to find out what your niche is and what you're really wanting to do. But it's very important to have types of inventory that you buy. I promise you, you don't want to buy anything and everything, because your attention and your focus is going to be all over the place, and then it really buckles down into your system. The system to ship, or if you're reselling furniture and you're reselling books and you're reselling electronics, is all different. You have to have a system for all those different things. I would rather have one amazing system, one amazing niche, where I can have everything flow really easy for me. So that's number 4, have a system, have a niche. Or for those of you that get upset, have a niche. All right, guys, last thing, number 5 is always be learning new strategies. So number 5 is going to be learn strategies. I'm sure you guys can't even read what I'm writing on the board, but hey, I'm going to write it down anyways. So when you're a reseller, you always, and this is when you're doing anything, not just a reseller, but you should always be looking for ways to, how can I improve my business? How can I make this system more effective? How can I value my time where I make more per hour? You should be constantly asking these questions, constantly seeking advice from people who are in a better space than you are with their reselling business. So you always want to be learning, you always want to be investing in yourself. I go to multiple different seminars a year just to improve myself and my business and my mindset. I take courses, I read books, I watch YouTube videos like you guys are doing now. You're investing in yourself. You're learning better ways to buy and resell. So that's number 5, is learn new strategies. So a real quick recap of everything. Number 1, if you are a serious reseller, set up an S Corp or an LLC. The tax advantages are ridiculous. Get a CPA. CPA is going to help you out with finding all those different tax things that you can leverage and save more money at the end of the year. Number 3 is pay your fees and source your inventory with a credit card. Pay that credit card off in full every single month, and you get free money with cash back rewards every single month. Number 4, have a system, have a niche, whatever you want to call it. Have that in place. Have your shipping process, your sourcing process, your listing process. Have that down to a T on how you do everything. Have an inventory system. That's very important too. Number 5 is learn new strategies. Constantly be investing in yourself, figuring out better ways to run your business. So if you guys enjoy this list, comment below. Let me know if I missed anything, if something that you think should have been up here but wasn't. Comment below. Let me know. I'd really love to hear what you have to say. And I'll see everyone in the next video. Take care.